People say all kinds of things, sweet things, bitter things, things that make your heart race or make your blood boil. But here's the truth. Words are cheap. They don't carry nearly the weight they seem to. Anyone can speak promises, lies, or half-truths dressed up in pretty words. But actions, they don't lie. Actions are the raw truth, the unfiltered reflection of a person's soul. You need to hear me on this, because what I'm about to say might shatter any illusion you've been holding on to. People can promise you the world with their mouths, but their actions tell a different story. They'll say they care, but when you need them most, they'll turn their backs faster than the wind shifts in a storm. You've heard that saying, don't trust a smiling face, right? There's wisdom in that. Smiles can be masks, pretty facades hiding the cracks inside. People will put on the kindest, most radiant mask to cover the darkness festering beneath. But you've got to be sharper than that. Don't let their words entangle you like chains. Be the one who sees through the fog. Watch what they do, not just what they say. Saying, I love you is easy, but showing it, that's the hard part, because real love often means sacrifice. Here's the deal. Actions don't have shadows to hide in. Don't be fooled by someone's sweet words or their charming smile. A liar can swear on their life while they're still ready to shatter yours. If you want to survive in this world, stop listening to what people say. Watch what they do instead. Let me tell you something about this twisted world. People love to play roles. They're actors in a script they've written to manipulate you. They'll smile in your face, then stab you in the back. Cry fake tears when they've crushed you. But actions are raw. You can't fake consistency. Think about it. Remember the guy who promised he'd always have your back? Where is he now? Gone. Or that girl who swore she'd never leave. She's probably laughing with someone else by now. But you're still here, picking up the pieces they left behind. Doesn't that make you wonder? If they really cared, why are you the one left cleaning up their mess? Watch their actions. Someone who truly cares will show up when it counts, not just when it's convenient. They'll fight for you when the world's against you, not vanish when things get tough. Here's a little secret for you. Wolves in sheep's clothing are real. People will wear masks to hide their true faces, tell you what you want to hear, and feed you illusions. But once they're done with you, they'll toss you aside like you're nothing. They only show up when they need something, don't they? When you're the one in need, they're nowhere to be found. That's the real them. Watch their actions, especially when you're at your lowest. That's when the truth comes out. I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering, why would they treat me this way? Well, you let them. You let them in, gave them access to your soul, and now you're surprised that they destroyed everything. Stop being naive. Stop expecting honesty from dishonest people. Stop giving love to those who only know how to take. You're not weak for caring, but it's foolish to think that everyone deserves it. Some people don't deserve your time, your trust, or your tears. Save those for the few who prove themselves worthy, not through their words, but through their actions. Take a good look around. Who's still standing by your side? Who's been there through the storms, not just the sunshine? Yeah, it's probably a small circle, maybe one or two people. And that's okay. Quality over quantity, kid. 1,000 fake smiles aren't worth a single genuine hug. People will tell you to forgive and forget, right? Wrong. Forgive if you must, but don't forget. Remember who left you when you needed them and who helped you heal. Keep those lessons close, because this world will keep testing you. And if you don't learn, you'll keep falling. You want real power? It's not about money or control. It's about clarity. the ability to see through the lies. When you stop listening to people's words and start watching their actions, you become untouchable. No one can deceive you. No one can hurt you. Trust what you see. Actions don't lie. Someone who truly cares will move mountains for you. Someone who doesn't will offer excuses. It's that simple. You've got a choice now. You can keep letting people walk all over you, keep falling for their lies, or you can wake up. Start living by what you see, not what you hear. It's going to hurt. You'll lose people. But let me tell you something. Losing fake friends is a blessing, not a curse. I've been down that road. I've been lied to, betrayed, left for dead. Every time I came back stronger, sharper, because I stopped listening to their words and started watching their actions. It's a brutal way to live, but it's real. And in this world, real is all that matters. You're probably holding on, afraid to let go, right? You keep making excuses for them. They're going through something. They didn't mean it. Lies. All lies. You're lying to yourself to avoid facing the truth that they don't care about you the way you care about them. When you let people like that stay in your life, they drain you. They take everything you've got and leave you empty. And when you have nothing left to give, they'll disappear, just like shadows when the sun comes up. Don't be surprised. You've made the mistake of letting them in. Change. People don't change because you love them. They change because life breaks them. And even then, it's not guaranteed. Stop waiting for them to be different. They won't be. Not for you, not for anyone. Real change is rare. You can't expect a snake to stop being venomous just because it sheds its skin. People might change their behavior, but underneath, they're still the same. You've got to see them for what they really are, not for the mask they put on. And once you do, you've got two choices. Cut them out of your life, or keep letting them bite you. But don't come crying when the poison spreads. That's on you. I've been there, trusting people I shouldn't have, believing their lies, forgiving their betrayals. Every time, they proved me wrong. It took a while, but I learned. You can't fix people. You can't save them. You can't trust them until they prove themselves. Not once, not twice, but every single time. You've got a good heart. That's your problem. You want to see the best in people, even when they show you their worst. But in a cruel world, a good heart is like a candle in a hurricane. It won't last unless you protect it, guard it. And that means being ruthless about who you let in. Kindness without boundaries is weakness. People will take advantage of your generosity until you've got nothing left, and then they'll walk away. You need to start protecting yourself. Strength isn't about how much you can take. It's about how much you can say no to, how much you can walk away from. Imagine a bridge, strong and sturdy, built to carry weight. But what happens when too many people walk over it? It cracks. It collapses. You're that bridge. You're carrying everyone else's weight and ignoring your own cracks. One day you'll collapse, and when you do, don't expect anyone to rebuild you. They'll just find another bridge. Stop being that bridge. Stop being their safety net. If they can't stand on their own, that's their problem, not yours. You're not a charity. You're a person. You deserve people who lift you up, not drag you down. Here's the truth. Most people don't care about you. Not really. They care about what you can do for them, how you fit into their plans. The moment you stop being useful, you'll see their true colors, and trust me, those colors won't be pretty. Trust actions, not words. Words are easy. Actions take effort. A friend who says they'll be there for you. Watch what they do when you need them. A lover who promises forever. See if their actions match their words. If they don't, walk away. No excuses, no second chances. Every second you spend on the wrong people is a second you could spend on yourself, building yourself up, finding the people who will fight for you, not against you. Cutting people off is painful. I get it. It feels like you're losing a part of yourself, but sometimes it's the only way to survive, the only way to grow. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Not everyone deserves your trust, your love, your time. Look around. Watch their actions. If they don't prove themselves through what they do, then you know what to do. Trust what you see. Actions reveal true colors. Always have, always will. And here's the thing. People don't want you to see the truth. Because the truth is ugly. It exposes their lies, their masks, their stories. But you've got a choice. You can keep pretending, living in their world of illusions, or you can rip the mask off and see the monster beneath. It's not easy. It'll tear you apart. But that pain, it's the price of freedom, the cost of clarity, and it's worth it. Doubt isn't weakness. It's strength. It's your instinct telling you to be careful, to protect yourself. Ignoring that instinct, that's the real weakness. People don't change because you love them. They change because they choose to. If they haven't chosen by now, they're not going to. So stop waiting. Let them go